Last time on Sluglady Plays the Unavowed. I love this. I get to put in my own name. I never get to see my name in games.
I shan't trouble you again.
I ain't no demon spawn. So I'm guessing letting him eat the corpses was a bad idea? You know what? Let's send him across the void.
On an alien world.
KK! Oh yeah, really lucky. Yeah, really lucky, you bitch. Leave now, General, and don't come back.
Just like that?
I think we just found the demon's name. Do we seriously not have any choice but to kill him?
After everything, you would let her live.
I'm so sad right now. Oh yes, this is gonna be very good. Oh no.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
That voice is ridiculous. I love it.
Yeah, that's right. It's me. It's family.
By Fey law, the child is mine. Get it off me! Get it off me!
What?
Nice.
Now go. And remember our favor.
And now, the epic continuation. Hello everyone, welcome back to Sluglady Plays, and welcome back to the Unavowed. We just finished off the mission.
Come on, kid, move! I just want to get a bit of target practice in.
What?
I don't see what the big deal is.
I can't shoot the target with KK in front of it. I might hit her.
You know bullets just go through her, right?
Yeah, but
KK might have an
it's still
aversion
weird.
to bullets.
If it doesn't bother her, I don't see why it should bother you.
Why is she so keen to be shot at anyway?
She says it's fun.
Fun.
Different things are fun when you're dead.
Okay. Yeah, okay, wasn't seeing that coming, especially because of how she died. Okay.
Hey, you talked to Eli yet? He seems okay, but I think we should all check on him. Just to let him know we're here, you know?
We found a ghost during the last mission.
Yep, Eli told me all about it. KK and I will take care of it. With everything you found out, we should be able to handle it solo. So, thanks.
Awesome. What's going on in here?
Oh, KK's just messing with Vicky, that's all. I'd stop her, but it's not like I can make KK do anything. Plus, it's nice to see KK mess with someone else for a change.
We can still ask
Sure,
to see the picture of KK / Kendra. I love this. Any thoughts on the last
I
mission?
heard all about it. So you went to Fairyland, huh? I can only assume no drugs were involved. Good job holding Eli back, though. I can only imagine what must have been going through his head. Killing someone in anger is not something you can ever take back. I heard all good
Yeah.
Sure.
Wait. Oh, that just made me go back up the stairs. Okay. I was wondering if maybe Mandana was sleeping off the hangover in her bottle.
So, fairies exist. And they aren't the cute twee things I read about as a kid either.
Nope.
Heck, someday I might have to go toe-to-toe with another one. I see why Mandana was always training so hard. Speaking of Mandana, she's kinda taking a break today. She's in the study, so we're giving her some space. Anyway, what's going on?
What's going on in here?
Oh, Mandana said I could use that target for practice. I was thinking of all the bad guys we've seen so far. I figured I should brush up. Training here would be easier than the ranges I usually go to. Too many cops asking me awkward questions. Of course, they also have fewer ghost kids trying to psych me out. So, 6 of 1.
Any thoughts on the last mission?
I'd be annoyed about letting Goodfella go, but this isn't the first time a bad guy has owed a favor to get out of being punished. Making a deal like that can make a cop feel dirty, but sometimes it's necessary. Let's hope that turns out to be true.
And also trying to do the non-killing route here.
Right.
All right, let's go talk to Ellie. What you reading?
Oh, hi. Sorry, I was a bit distracted. Good thing, too. It's all I can do to stop myself from racing down to Wall Street to check on the kid.
Is Mandana doing okay?
Yeah, She's hanging in there, just as I am. Just, talk a bit quieter around her than normal. Her head still hurts. I'm a great-grandfather. Isn't that crazy? And it terrifies me to think how close we came to losing that kid. Terrifies me to the bone. The nerve of that Robin Goodfellow, threatening Elijah with the hunters. Good thing favors are binding. Robin won't be blabbing. Not as long as he lives.
Won't the hunters be after Elijah eventually anyway?
That's true. If Elijah keeps using his power, the hunters will come. And when that happens, I'll be there for him. And if I'm not around by then, he'll have all this. My workshop, my notes, a legacy to inherit. It feels good knowing that. It feels real good.
Any thoughts on the last mission?
I'm a great and it's then good thing.
That was it. Okay, I'll leave you to
Right.
it.
See you around.
I'm kind of curious as to... See, I don't see why they didn't just tell the parents and say, hey, look, fire. And, just give them a shroud or something. Like Ellie has. Hey, Mandana. How you doing?
Ugh, must you walk so loud? Apologies. My head is still a wee bit sensitive. I will manage.
She's... she's going between accents. I love this.
Yes.
How are you, holding up?
I admit that it has been difficult, but I am managing. Hunting this demon helps. Eli told me that it gets easier, but never quite gets better. Perhaps he thought that was reassuring.
Yeah. With all the hungover stuff, I, for a second, almost forgot that Kalash is still dead. Any thoughts on the last mission?
So a Fae of the Winter Court now owes us a favor. That is... rare. Rare beyond measure. Be sure not to waste it when the time comes.
Okay. Should we start the meeting?
Yes. Eli said he had some information to share. It is time he did so.
We still have some other places to check out.
You look kinda tired, Eli. You okay?
I'm fine. Too much fire reading. Takes a lot out of you. Anyway, information about Malcaressa was carefully guarded. Even with fire reading, all I found were fragments. But I did learn a few things.
Don't keep us in suspense.
Yeah. What are we dealing with here? You said yesterday that it had something to do with knowledge?
Yes, quite literally. From the bits I was able to pick up, the name Malcaressa is synonymous with knowledge.
What does that mean? It knows things? What kind of things?
It knew about Galen and how to free her, General's power, Edding's house.
Indeed. It knew just where to strike, and who to strike against. Again and again. Only a creature with immense reserves of knowledge could achieve this.
What would a spirit of knowledge need with a pocket realm? Well, that's pretty obvious. To put its stuff. And also hide itself. Literally knows everything?
It appears to know more than we do for certain. It has a decisive advantage.
Knowledge is power? My dad used to say that all the time.
A trite phrase, but in this instance, quite true.
Yeah, that is something I was thinking about.
You're right. It should have known we were there. Should have known how to avoid us, or stop us.
You really think so? I mean, I've taken a few boxing lessons at the gym, but I wouldn't last 2 seconds in a real ring. Knowing things isn't the same as understanding them.
Truly spoken, this Malcaressa is not all-knowing, nor all-powerful. It is important to remember this.
What would a spirit of knowledge need with a pocket round?
I don't know. I only found accounts of people who used Malcaressa for information. Nothing about Malcaressa itself.
I guess when we find it, we can ask it.
How do we stop it?
I don't really know. In the texts I read, nobody ever mentioned being possessed by Malcaressa. They just talked to it.
Talk to it.
Yeah, they'd summon it, then ask it questions. Usually about dark magic or how to defeat an enemy. And they had to pay in blood. Lots of it. People would die every single time.
Oof.
But Malcaressa was always correct every single time.
What?
I didn't say that. I said there was no record of it. So maybe you're not the first.
We have 2 more neighborhoods to deal with.
Yes, we have a path to follow. We shouldn't tarry any longer. We are ready to leave when you are.
Okay, meeting adjourned, I guess. Okay.
Yes, meeting adjourned.
Oh. Okay. We have 2 more spots left. Last time we took Ellie and Vicky, so this time let's take Mandana and Logan. Or, Yeah, I don't think we've had much time with, Mandana and Logan. Chinatown, Brooklyn. Brooklyn, maybe? Let's just see what's here. Nice graffiti.
Yeah, it does kind of look like him.
Pardon?
KK was talking about that skull painted over there. She says it reminds her of a Trollgate boss monster.
It reminds me of the Barbados Undead Uprising in 1834.
I don't want to know, do
Thumb
I?
with a face.
Most likely not.
Worm with shades. Etchy. Poetry slam? Okay, we're going here first. We're totally going here first. Oh, that is awesome. I actually love graffiti art.
I traveled up the mountain of glass to the man who looks down upon high. But he sent me away, he gave me a pass. So now I drink coffee and sigh.
No one's here.
I saw a pink dog by the side of the road. He looked up and gave me a wink. Then I helplessly watched as I saw him explode. I may have been dreaming, I think. The colors, green, blue, and red. All mixed up within the same pot. I lifted it up and poured it on my head. Pleasant feeling? I think not.
Okay, I need to stop this. I need to stop this travesty.
Do you mind? Can't you see I'm... Wait, Mandana? Is that you?
Yes?
Wow, it's been a while, huh?
I am unsure. Do I know you?
Yeah. Don't you remember Havana, 1592?
I must be G-eyed. Calliope?
That's
You seem changed.
me. Yeah, you could say that. I'm gonna sit down. Come join me. We've got like a billion things to catch up on.
That was unexpected.
Who is that?
An old friend. Of a sort. It has been a long time. That was Calliope. She is a muse.
A muse? Seriously? Like ancient Greek stuff?
Muses are ancient creatures. They can tap into the creation energy of the universe. Very dangerous when summoned. But Calliope seems different. Changed. Not quite herself. I am eager to speak with her again. What say you?
Okay, so yeah, Callie, for short. I think it's Calliope. I think she's in the. I think she's related to the third. If she is, then she looks way different. So, let's see here. Do you know anything about this area? Plus, I am so coming back and replaying all this stuff over and over again. There is so much extra bonus content in this game. It still overwhelms me. I love it.
You may find it strange. When I think of this neighborhood, I am reminded of cows.
Brooklyn reminds you of cows?
Yes, cows. And sheep and horses. This area was pasture long ago. Hundreds of acres of it. A dangerous place for a young girl to run and play. My father forbade me to come here. So naturally, I came whenever I could. Then, of course, the war happened.
Ooh.
The Revolutionary War. This area was home to the bloodiest battle of them all. Gunpowder smoke from cannons and muskets filled the air. Trenches crisscrossed the land.
Oof.
History says the American forces were driven off, but they do not mention the cows. I miss them terribly.
Aww.
Well, someone had to be. Apologies. I am aware of how cold that sounds.
You were a child
Back
at
then,
the time.
I was very young, still unsure of my place in the world. I spent most of my time alone, and my childhood playground had become a battleground. So yes, I was concerned about the cows. Let us speak no more of this.
Do you know Callie well?
That is a difficult question to answer truthfully. I knew her for a time, and we were close for a time. I remember her being distant and sad, and often quite brilliant. I am glad she found happiness. Prospect Park is nearby. It has been some time since I was inside. I look forward to seeing it again. Yes.
What can we do for you?
Ever come to Brooklyn before?
There's like 3 bars on every block in this area. So yeah, I came here quite a lot. But these days, I usually just go to Greenwood Cemetery. No, just the opposite. Ghosts don't like to admit they're dead, remember? So Graveyard is peaceful, especially to a guy like me. I can relax for a bit, and best of all, I don't have to see a single dead person.
Nice.
Right. Sorry, KK. Except you.
That's awesome. And it lines up with my fan fiction.
I met this writer through the program once. She swore the only muse you needed was a bottle of Jack. Wonder what she'd think of Callie. Right.
Okay, let's go talk to Callie. Yeah, because I think...
I still can't believe it. Of all the times, of all the places. You still with the Unavowed?
Yes, it is good to see you again.
Right back at you. You haven't changed a bit.
That may be, but you have.
Yeah, you could say that. I lost my power.
Really?
Yup. Poof. Gone. I'm not a muse anymore.
How did that happen?
Some lady took it. Hey, you should order a cappuccino. They draw these little heart shapes with the milk. It's amazing.
I'm Tegan, by the way.
Hiya. I'm Calliope. Although I mostly go by Callie these days.
So you and Bandana know each other? Wait, a woman took it, but you don't seem to recognize me. Okay, I am absolutely sure she is... Just go play the actress bit. You'll see what I mean. She is very different.
You kidding? Back in Havana, she saved the entire colony.
All I did was cut a painting in half.
Yeah, a cursed painting. One that I inspired the artist to paint.
Ooh.
That was not your fault, Calliope.
Tell that to the soldiers who went insane after looking at it. The creative force is powerful when used by people who don't understand it. I'm glad I'm done with it.
What are you doing here?
It's open mic night. I'm open micing. Been spending all my time taking in the local art scenes. This is my way of giving back.
You're giving
back to the creative force, trying to balance the scales. I'm not really good at it, but the point is to try. And freeform poetry is fun.
So
Bye! Stick around if you want to hear more poems. For some reason, fewer people come here than they used to. So I have the place to myself.
She is terrible now, but...
How odd. Calliope seemed so joyful.
Yeah.
Why is that a problem?
It is not a problem. It is merely different. She does not act like the Calliope I knew.
Seems to me that if she was your friend, you'd be happy for her.
Perhaps. But still, it is good to see her again.
Okay. Across the street is Prospect Park. Color for storefronts. Let's go to Prospect Park since Mandana wanted to do that.
Looking good there, Junie.
No, it's not right yet.
Of course it isn't.
Oh, crud. Little girl draws with chalk under a sheltering tree. Okay.
Hey, nice to see I'm not the only crazy one out here tonight.
That's us, just a bunch of crazies.
Well, at least I've got a reason. I'm only out here because the little boss here wants to draw.
Why is she drawing in the... Oh. Introductions. I'm Tegan, by the way. This is Mandana and Logan.
Nice to meet you. I'm May Stein.
Why is she drawing in the rain?
Little June here got inspired. What can I say? I tell her no and she screams all night. So I give her a half hour and we're both happy. Besides, she has a talent. I need to encourage it. Somebody else is gonna.
How long have you been out here?
It's been 2 hours, I think.
Oh, crap.
I'm sure June will get tired any minute.
Okay, so I basically know exactly what's going on here. Because this is very, very reminiscent of what happened in the artist's backstory. Long story short, someone got so inspired by a muse that they became obsessed with working on their art. And it did not go well for them. Oh boy.
She's my daughter. It amounts to the same thing, doesn't it? Sorry, it's something funny?
Apologies. I am envisioning my father calling me boss. It is an amusing thought, and I needed the distraction. Thank you.
You're welcome, I guess.
Couldn't she use a pen and paper?
Seriously? That would be like the logical thing. You ever try using logic with a kid? It just makes them dig in their heels even more.
Is that right? I'll have to remember that.
You have kids?
No. Well, kind of. It's complicated.
Right. None of my business. Sorry. It's been...
Oh boy.
See you around. If you guys want to do any more chatting in the rain, feel free.
Aw, you poor, poor woman. Hi there, I'm Tegan.
Junie, answer the lady.
Hi.
What you
I
drawing?
don't know. It's not finished yet.
Chalk won't last long in the rain.
I know. That's what makes it good.
I took pictures, don't worry. What?
Nothing. You don't get it. It's okay.
You shouldn't talk to your mother that way. I agree.
Excuse me, but I'll be the judge of that.
I want to focus, please.
Wouldn't you rather draw inside?
No, this is better.
Better?
Yes.
Okay, so she's what kind of art is it called? The kind of art that you make knowing that it's not gonna last.
Just 5 more minutes. Bye.
Okay. Can't go down there. We can go inside of the park, and of course.
You have called and I have answered. But I feel no creative desire within your soul. Inspiration will not help you.
You misunderstand. I want to help you.
Help me? I don't understand. I don't require anything. Now what do you want?
Something only you can give.
What do you mean? Stay back.
Was that? Yes. That was Calliope. It could be no one else.
You think so? The woman in the poetry club sounded, perky.
I am positive. It was Calliope. The way she used to be. You have recovered? Good. Let us move forward.
Piece of leather is caught on a jagged piece of metal. It flaps uselessly in the wind. Hey, Logan, can you send
That thing's not gonna support my...
Okay, let's try Mandana. I thought maybe you could send up KK. It's kind of interesting. Logan seems to do most of the work here. Thin metal stick that you took from the metal sculpture, and scrap of leather looks like the cover of a book. Click to view.
The leather appears burnt. Quite severely.
But check it out. There's initials on the bottom corner. AF. I wonder who this belonged to.
Maybe our ghost here. Okay. Let's talk to the ghost.
Hey, mister, could we talk to you for a sec?
Hey, it's been a while, hasn't it?
A while?
Oh, wait, no, you're not her.
I'm not?
Jesus, not you.
What?
Oh, you mean KK?
She can talk for herself.
Yeah, believe me, I know.
Who is her?
So who did you mistake KK for?
Huh?
When we first met, you thought KK was her.
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, of course you don't.
Oh. It's the girl. I was thinking the girl looked a lot like KK. And that's why we still have the photo. Okay.
So I'm Logan Brown, and you already met KK. Who are you?
It's not important. Not really.
Of course it's important. It's your name.
No, it's not. The work needs to stand on its own. Attaching a name to it just diminishes it.
Okay, yeah, for sure. You are totally related to that kid.
You mentioned the work. What work?
The work. The art. The everything. It all has to come out somehow, otherwise you might as well die.
So you're an artist?
Me? I suppose. I want to be. I'm learning every day.
So what is this thing here?
Thing?
This metal thing. Looks like some kind of modern art?
Sorry, I don't see anything.
It's not exactly hard to miss, man. It's kind of huge, and it's right here.
No, I don't see anything. Sorry.
And it wasn't in the flashback either.
So what are you doing out here?
I'm working.
Working? Like maintenance work or something?
Something like that.
You're not gonna get any more specific than that?
Don't see why.
Do the initials AF mean anything to you?
They don't. They were burnt. They're gone.
So you're saying they are your initials?
I'm saying they were burnt.
We found this piece of leather on top of that sculpture over there. Does it mean anything to you?
Why would it?
I don't know.
And there you go.
Okay. Oh. Back to the entrance. Oh, both of them lead to the entrance. Okay. Let's go talk to
Don't
the
you
kid.
think it's time we head home, Junebug?
5 more minutes.
fine. 5 more minutes.
Yeah, definitely looks a lot like KK.
Hey,
Did anything happen by the park amphitheater?
it was some kind of performance art, wasn't it? Someone put together an altar in the middle of the night and then lit themselves on fire.
What?
Well, it wasn't real, was it? I mean, it couldn't have been. They did it in the middle of the night where no one could see it. If you're gonna make a spectacle, you want people to see it. That's what everyone's saying anyway. Someone put it all together as some kind of statement. You know, before June was born, I might have been able to tell you. But these days, I leave the art critique to the people with more time on their hands. See you around.
What can we do for you?
Oh, I can't ask about the picture?
Right.
Bye.
Okay, so let's go talk to Calliope.
So, KK and I went to the North Woods earlier.
Whatever for.
Just to check. We wanted to see if your dad's spirit passed over. We didn't see anything, so I assume he's okay.
Father was a creature of spirit. That was destroyed.
Oh.
There is no spirit to pass over.
Oh.
Oh. So what happens to djinns like you and him? You know, after?
I do not know. Another mystery to be solved, perhaps. I am in no hurry to do so.
None of us are.
Bestower, there is a contradiction about you that I am curious about.
What is it?
You are no warrior, and yet you have the physique of one.
Oh, thanks, I think.
Did my question offend you?
No, I'm just trying to figure out how to answer. I guess sometimes when the urge to drink gets too much, the gym helps.
That's good.
I understand. Training clears the mind, puts you at peace with yourself.
And helps you get healthy.
Don't know about peace, but something like that.
Honestly said, I will speak no more of it.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to double check my recording. Alright, so let's see here. Colorful cartoon characters invite you into the bakery. There is a lot of graffiti art around here. Alright, let's talk to the old man first, since he's here.
Good evening to you. You folks seem to be lost. Maybe I can help.
Lost?
Yes, it's quite obvious from the look of it. You're walking the streets in the rain, and yet you stop to talk to an old man at the side of the road. Nobody with a destination in mind would do that.
That was well deduced.
No, I just read people. It's the old artist in me, I suppose.
What kind of artist are you?
Me? Oh, I was a painter. The past tense, I'm afraid. My muse has long since left me. So now I sit here and talk to fine folks like you.
So you can help us find direction?
I'm just an old artist watching the world go by. I doubt I'd be any help to you. But if you'd like to stop a while and talk, I wouldn't say no.
Everyone seems to be very muse-focused. Nice to meet you. I'm Tegan, and this is Mandana and Logan. It's so great to see my name in a game.
Pleasure. Welcome to the neighborhood. I'm Stanley Bates.
I know that sounds kind of, a little, uppity, but you guys don't understand. It's impossible to find my name on anything. It has to be, like, custom made. I'm not one of those kids that gets to go to tourist shops and find something with my name printed on it in the in little stores.
For you, perhaps. I'm quite cozy here. And you meet the most interesting people in the rain. Folks like yourself, for example. You mean the sculpture that was erected in the middle of the night? Magnificent, isn't it? Art that just appears for seemingly no reason. That kind of thing just doesn't happen anymore. It does this old heart good to see it.
Nice.
I don't know. To tell you the truth, I have not given it much thought. But the energy it brings, the vibrant life, this world can use more of that, let me tell you.
See you around. This kind of reminds me of my school. Because random art would just show up everywhere in there. And also the little set of store, it actually looked a lot like this, actually. The section of houses and stores right by my college. So that's his house, I'm guessing. And this is open.
Got some wet ones here, Chipman.
Huh? Oh, hey. Welcome and stuff.
Jesus, Chipman. Wasn't for me, you wouldn't sell anything. Evening, folks.
Did anyone die in the Prospect Park amphitheater?
Seriously, where have you been? Some idiot set himself on fire, built some weird metal altar to do it on, too. The weird thing? He did it in the middle of the night. No witnesses. Some poor jogger found him the next morning.
That's awful. Must have folks around here spooked.
Spooked? You don't know this neighborhood. No, they're fascinated. He's like some kind of local folk hero now.
A folk hero?
Yeah, the folks who live here, they think it's some kind of, I don't know, artistic statement or whatever. But you ask me, he was just a nut.
Yeah, but they kind of think he's still alive, too.
Sorry, but why are you so interested?
Bartender, just the way you told the story made me interested in learning more.
You really think so? Thanks. That means a lot. Still can't tell you anything, though. My captain would kill me if I blabbed the sieves.
Okay, how was it an artistic statement?
I don't know. What else could it be? This frickin' neighborhood. Draws them in like flies in honey.
Draws in what?
Artists. They've been coming out of the woodwork, causing all sorts of trouble. Forget the drug dealers. It's the artists you gotta worry about.
Excuse me?
You have no idea. Just last week, in this very spot, I had to drag some guy out in cuffs. It was this writer on his laptop. His battery ran out of juice, so he freaked. Smashed his laptop against the table, then started punching people. I wish I could say it was an isolated incident, but it's been happening all over the neighborhood.
Oh dear. I'm starting to see a pattern.
Best in the city. Try him. Seriously. Shipman's an artist, a real one. Rainbows or no rainbows. Not that anyone would know it, the guy knows nothing about promoting himself.
Yeah, I'm noticing a pattern, and I'm also noticing that all of these things look exactly the same.
It was... I wish... And?
We thought maybe it would help you with a case.
First of all, it's not my case. And second, I'm not in the habit of accepting evidence from strangers. So, you know, thanks, but no thanks.
Okie dokie.
Stay dry out there.
Okay, so we're getting a pattern, a definite pattern of art that doesn't last and artists that don't put their names on things or promote themselves.
Oh, hey, you want something? I'm kind of busy.
Shouldn't you be busy serving me?
I am serving you? What more do you want?
Hey, Chipman, you got paying customers. You want to stay open or what?
Fine. Sorry.
I swear to God, you'd be on the street if it weren't for me.
I get it. Yeesh. Anyway, what can I do for you guys?
Seriously, are you okay? You look exhausted.
I'm fine. I'm working. What else can a guy want?
Do you have anything that's not psychedelic?
Nobody gets it. This is just the way it has to be, okay? Take it or leave it.
Okay. I'll take a rainbow bagel.
Sure, here you go. That'll be $5.
Nice.
Just eat it slow, okay? And think about it while you eat it.
Oh boy. You know anyone who died in the park?
Someone died? Sorry, I don't know anything about that.
You sure you're okay?
Why does everyone keep asking me that? I'm fine. Sure, bye.
Okay. Psychedelic rainbow bagel. Looks tasty. Thin metal stick that you took from the metal sculpture. Piece of leather. Okay.
I have lived here for centuries and learned a great many things. But I will never understand this city's infatuation with bagels.
You ever eat them with chive cream cheese?
I have.
Then you're a lost cause. Sorry.
Oh, I love the New York jokes.
Good evening to you.
Especially since a lot of the voice actors and Dave Gilbert himself are from New York, grew up in New York. So let's see. Heard of a lot of artists moving into the area.
Yes, I've seen it. The neighborhood used to house quite a vibrant community of artists. They're all gone now. They got priced out, or they got kicked out, or they died out. I thought I'd be the only one left. But now, look around. The real heart and soul of Brooklyn is coming back. And it is magnificent.
A man set himself on fire on the park sculpture.
I heard. Fascinating.
Fascinating. A man died.
Well, it is. Why there? Why in the middle of the night? The act of immolation is violent, painful. One doesn't do that to themselves unless they want to make a statement. And yet, it was done in the middle of the night. Nobody could see or hear him. So yes, I'd call that fascinating. What was the man trying to say? We'll never know.
What kind of statement does setting yourself on fire make?
As I said, we'll never know. The man was inspired. We never know where it comes from or why it comes. It just is. And that's all we can say about any artistic act. It just is.
Oh boy. Oh, I can tell I'm gonna be very sensitive about this,
You do not imbibe alcohol. Is that correct?
Not for 5 years. And with luck, one day more.
I have never gone 5 weeks without imbibing at least once. And I am over 400 years old.
Well, if it's not a problem for you, then it's not a problem for you.
Except for that one
I
time.
am impressed is all. It shows a strength of character not seen often.
I'm not strong. I'm just a drunk.
You just told me you were not.
Doesn't matter if I don't drink. I'm still a drunk.
An interesting distinction.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave that for now. I have a feeling the next couple episodes, or at least the next episode, is going to get a little sensitive for me, because I, being an artist myself, I have thoughts regarding performance art like this. Okay, I'll just see you guys next time. Remember to like, share, subscribe, all that jazz, and I will see you guys next time. This is the Sluglady, signing off.